please. I'd like to get us underway. I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, lady. Director Castol, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And this is to be your witness?
A moment, Nero. Is that not Pelagina Mesray?
You are so recently restored to our affections, Pelagina. This seems a strange risk.
A brother of the Consuelias does not seek affection, nor personal safety. Life and fortune are nothing. The republics are everything. I do not expect you to understand our vows, Kanta. But for the next few minutes, the least you could do is respect them.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Cadnua.
We were sorry to hear of Cadnui's fall, lady. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
Fishing for the necessary contributions, are you?
Let us begin, if the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your role, Nero. This isn't the Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
Oi, cunt. Putting bullets in this room's puffed-up jackets would be doing Aora 3 favors and a half. Just saying.
Outsider law has more teeth than Ngati's pets, I say.
They may not be violent, but these fine people are all ruthless in their own way. The roads they took to reach this room are littered with their enemies.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance.
Ah, the Songretta Mea Compressa. They have made the largest investments in the company's holdings.
In deference to present company, we will proceed in Ediran. Director Castol, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit. Grave charges all. We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castol no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain, the company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the republics? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
You mean to say that the vein was secured in the end?
Well, that is... yes, Your Excellency, but...
A strange argument. We are concerned with results, Alvari. As far as I can see, the expedition was a success.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
Working. Working well enough to invite open attack by the Royal Deadfire Company.
Well, if they're interested...
It truly works. You mean to say that the Animancers have learned how to transport people? Certainly not.
We have heard much of a Kaiser in recent days. I wonder, Director Castol, just what are your plans for the favored city?
Ukaizo holds an enormous quantity of luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then if we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castol has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castol risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Andra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this. Why, yes. To support the Animancers and Watchers, we will send there.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
I believe the case before us is quite clear. Alvari, have you anything further to add?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
Assuming she means to help us.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castol, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
It is time. Let us put the matter of Castol's dismissal to a vote. All in favor? We gave you a chance, Castol. We made it clear what defiance would cost. You have squandered that opportunity. Perhaps you will have better luck in the living lands. Ignato Castol, I hereby pronounce you banished. Exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Songreta Mea Compressa.
Wait! You Percamplanca! Don't do this! Mercy!
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agrasima Watcher.
Let us speak once the room clears, Watcher. I think we have much to talk about. Look at me. I am still sweating. You did well. Ah, very well. A perfect witness. Impartial. You and I were together in this. Let us seal the pact in coin. We move now with singular purpose and ensure the prosperity of the republics. Trade, coin, civilization, Aimika. That is what we give them with Ukaizo. And for us, our rightful place in the world. There is but one final distraction that must be seen to. A final obstacle. The Royal Deadfire Company. They will not stand idly by as we lay our claim. It is time to do something about that. You have had some success with the Animancers, I hear. It is time for them to earn their keep. I am simply aware that these experiments aren't a profitable venture in the long term. But I won't discard a useful tool. We will use the animals as machines to transport you into the Royal Deadfire Company's powder house. You'll set the powder house alight. The powder will do the rest. Elette has a modified explosive for you. She'll get into the details. The important part is that it should be enough to blast the entire powder house right to hell.
Ain't wild for throwing in with these Valiant barnacle blowers, but blasting the powder house, that'd be a show I'd pay coin to see.
There are risks, of course. The gunpowder is one concern, but the powder house itself is also heavily guarded. Best that you avoid being seen. Why, I'll vouch for you. More importantly, with the animancers involved, nobody will see you enter. This is our best, our only chance to seize victory. You hold my ambitions in your keeping, Watcher. Try not to get yourself blown to shreds. Elette will be waiting for you at the top of the spire. Good luck. Welcome back.